What's up,
What's up,
guys?
guys?
Welcome back to Anything is Possible. It's your girl Zai.
It's your boy Ish.
And in today's video, we're gonna give you guys a little bit of update of our lives, what's been going on in our lives. As to why we haven't been posting a little bit these last couple of weeks, just because we've had a lot of transitions take place on both of our ends. And so this video is gonna be a little bit of an explaining why. But after this, we're coming back, y'all. We're coming back with the videos. And if we don't, y'all keep us accountable. Y'all DM us, comment below where the videos, where y'all at. We got y'all, we got y'all. Okay. So for starters, I'm gonna hand it over to Ishmael. He's gonna give y'all a little rundown what's been taking place on his side of things in this season. So
Yeah, like Zion said, we have been in a lot of transition and I guess with like one another as well. We've been in like different seasons and stuff like that. So for me personally, I have been working with the school systems, boys and girls clubs, and just mentoring younger men, but also just kids in general. And it's been such a blast. It's been so much fun of just being like that big brother to the younger kids. And yeah, I loved it. I loved it, not loved. I loved it. I love what I'm doing, and it's very great. And I always told myself like I'll never work with younger kids, like elementary. And
I
now I'm
don't know
like,
why he told himself that. He love kids, y'all. I don't understand.
I'm like, I'm with kids, and
hmm
we just be playing around and stuff like that. So, yeah, I love what I'm doing now as a mentor with the Boys and Girls Club. So,
hmm And then
yeah.
how is being, a part of the Boys and Girls Club, how has that changed your perspective on just the younger generation and things that you're seeing and things that you want to just, pour into the kids and the young men that you are mentoring?
Hmm. I guess like with me being like a youth intern at Gwinnett, which was so amazing, so awesome that I learned a lot of stuff about youth, and it's so crazy that like I wasn't. I really told myself I really didn't want to be around youth as well, but it's crazy that I got to spend a year underneath the Gwinnett staff and learned a lot about what ministry was and learned a lot about youth and different other stuff and got to really put my hands to the plow and use my voice and teach and different other stuff. And through all that, I've learned that like it was all part of the process of what I'm doing now.
Mm-hmm.
And it's so crazy to think. I was thinking about it like a couple of days ago that every time I go to either a school or Boys and Girls Club or wherever I go, it's always 2 hours. And I did 2 hours with SOD, which is a school of discipleship for teaching classes. And it's so crazy, like that little detail of just like, wow, like 2 hours before teaching adults now, but 2 hours now teaching younger people and getting to hang with them and stuff. So definitely with the mentorship stuff, I've learned so much about the kids. How my biggest thing in this season of just mentorship is just like um, that every kid feel loved, seen, and heard. Well, those are my three um, core about the mentorship: love, seen, and heard. So it's been really good.
That's good. And there's also something else that Ishmael has taken on recently this summer. Ishmael, what else do you have going on right now?
I've started school.
What?
I started I had started school, and I, if you don't know my story previously before, I went to school in North Carolina, Greensboro, and I was going to be an exercise sports science major. I went for my freshman year and sophomore year. I didn't finish my junior and senior year. Left to pursue ministry at Free Chapel College, graduated from Free Chapel College, and now your boy is back in school. So
And
uh,
how's that journey been for you?
it's definitely been a journey. Like
Mhm.
just like get into the routine of doing homework, doing prioritizing my time of just studying
Yes.
because I
It's been a
did
challenge.
challenge, but I know I need to, and yeah, it's been definitely a learning process. and so definitely get my feedback wet into school and stuff like that. So yeah, it's been good though. It's been really good.
Yeah, yeah, he's been great though. Like you said, it took him a minute with the time management, but we're
Uh,
doing better this week. And I'm so proud of him though, y'all. Like he said, like he's definitely putting his best foot forward.
yeah,
And in times where it has gotten hard just this far, he's continued to get it, to pick himself back up and continue to try. And I'm so proud of you for that.
yeah.
Like I see the hard work, I see the time that you're putting in, the late nights already that you're putting in. So I haven't got to see this full side of Ishmael. So it's been just a learning experience for me, watching him. But I've loved it. I've enjoyed being here for him and watching him just embark on this new journey. So
Oh,
yeah,
thank you, baby.
of course, boo boo. But yeah, and then
What about you? Your part though? What been doing good?
y'all. It's been a journey over here too. So I just finished nursing school and
Ooh,
I received my bachelor's in the science of nursing.
hey,
Now I am currently still working at Northside Hospital as a nurse graduate extern well, as I wait to take my boards. So currently I'm studying to take my nursing, my NCLEX boards exam, and I'm waiting. My paperwork is all finalized, so that's in the process. And I'm just waiting on them to send me my confirmation paperwork so I can schedule my day. So I'll definitely be studying for my NCLEX these next couple of weeks and plan to take it sometime in July for sure. Um, if it so happens to be the end of this month, we'll see because this month has gone, is flown by. Like June has came and is almost gone. And so, yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing. That's what's going on my end of things. Outside of that, just been working on my own. I have another, I guess you could say podcast type talk that I host called Forces Thomas's Talks, where I kind of interview nursing students about their nursing school experience and how God has just walked with them throughout that process and throughout nursing school. So that's something else I'm also working on outside of working, outside of studying, outside of our YouTube. But yeah, so that's
yeah.
pretty much all that's been going on my side. Yeah,
I was like being being able to be done. How does it feel? Like,
great. Awesome. Amazing. And yeah, I'm gonna tell y'all something. Me and Isha was just talking about this. I want to say last week or 2 weeks ago, someone like that. But I was telling Ishmael, I was like, I wouldn't go through nursing school for nothing. And it was crazy because right before I had said that, prior in that day, God had convicted me, y'all. And I'm gonna tell y'all why. And he was like, you can't say that you would never go through it again when going through nursing school taught you so much, even spiritually. And I was like, you right, Lord. You right. Because that's where I started. That's where my YouTube for such a time as this talks was birthed from. I started a Bible study group with my nursing cohort. And every day we had class, I would do a Bible study with them, and every time we had an exam, I would host a prayer. And that was just a season of my life where God was really prompting me to speak out, to use my voice, and it was great. Like I definitely saw myself grow spiritually in terms of just writing messages, in terms of studying my Bible, in terms of praying out loud. Those were things I never ever had did. And those were things that God literally worked in and through me throughout the course of nursing school and just being that light in the midst of my cohort, which I absolutely loved. But had I not gone through nursing school, I can't even say that, I wouldn't have been put in a place where, or to be prompted to allow that side of me to flourish and to grow and to be presented in the light of other people and those around me. So
yeah,
yeah, nursing school definitely taught me a lot. Was it hard? Absolutely. But was it worth it? Absolutely. I love what it is I'm getting to do. I really do. And I had an interaction just a couple of days ago. I went to the doctor and my nurse, not my nurse, my doctor. Well, I said, she was like, no, like your cause is. I was just going, over with her like a few things that I had been dealing with in terms of nursing and things I have been seeing, experiencing. She's like, you're fine. Like it is okay. We deal with the same thing too. I see the same thing. And it's just been a really learning season for me, learning, growing. A big thing for me is giving myself grace to grow. And I think a lot of times, in terms of just, God gives us renewed grace every single day. But oftentimes when we mess up or when we're learning a new thing or embarking on a new journey, we don't oftentimes give ourselves that same grace to grow. We're not gonna automatically get it like we want to the first time, but it's through continuously giving ourselves grace, that we grow, that we learn. And so, yeah, I'm learning that day every single day, even with the things. And now I'm noticing the things that I'm good at. And now I'm being more willing to be open about the things I still need to work on. And so, yeah.
Well, that's good. I'm proud of you.
Well, thank you. Ishmael has definitely been a big help on my end of things. Finishing out school, he was definitely there for me because that was a journey for me within itself. If y'all don't know, I was supposed to graduate in December for some of y'all who may not know my story on that end. And I ended up not passing a class. I had to retake it in the spring of this year, 2024. And I finished, I want to say around April. And so, yeah, so that was a whole journey, but I'm so thankful for Ishmael because he definitely kept me encouraged every day, y'all. Yeah, that was me. He doing that, but that was so me. I was crying. I was like, babe. He's like, Zion, you don't even know the results yet. I was like, babe, oh. But I'm so thankful for him. He was definitely there for me, and I definitely appreciated him more than he knows. His
Oh,
prayers, his time, his patience for sure. But yeah, I definitely thank you, babe, for sticking through with me through that process because it wasn't easy, and I know that it wasn't easy for me. But I thank you for being there, for showing up. It meant a lot.
I'm always here, and thing what I love about Zion that she just persevered through it all, and though it's hard, like even going back into it, you didn't get the score that you really wanted on your first test, and you was
Oh
just
no, the first one was fine. It was
yeah, the
that
first
second
one,
one. It
second
was
one, yeah,
the
the
second
second,
one.
yeah, it was
First one, I
like
was like, oh yeah. Second one, I was like, oh no.
yeah,
I
you
didn't
pushed
fail
through.
it, but I didn't fail any of them. Like the second time around, I didn't fail any exam
Yeah,
whatsoever. And but I think it was just more so of me, like I had talked about giving myself a grace and yeah, just being kind of hard on myself, expecting more, wondering if the Lord was still with me through that process. God, I was going through a whole bunch of things, guys. Like,
yeah,
and just learning to reestablish my trust with God after not passing in the fall and watching a lot of my classmates transition into the next season of their lives where I was kind of trying to figure out the season of re-entering into nursing school and not finishing when I thought I would. It was a whole thing. But
yeah.
definitely I'm turning a lot of that experience and using it for my channel. So if y'all want to learn a little bit more about what I'm talking about, y'all can head over to my channel as well for such a time as this talks. And I believe the at is actually the time is now 4:14. But y'all find it on either one of or it'll probably be on my main page, my main Instagram, and it'll be in the bio if y'all want to go check it out. But yeah, that was a whole thing that I was just learning and growing through. Took me a while, but like I said, y'all, Isha was there. Y'all, I would literally get out of the class after taking an exam, get to my car, call Ishmael, cry. He's like, "What?" It's like,
What is going on?
Ishmael was like, "You didn't put the grades in yet. Like, how do you know?" Y'all, I don't know. I think it was a more, and I told Ishmael, I think it was not only me reestablishing my trust with God, but also myself. Like, I think I had not learned to trust myself, as much as God did. Like, I feel like there's times where God trusts who it is that He's called us to be more than we do. And I think I was learning to sincerely trust myself, to sincerely trust the version of me that God already knew me to be, and to already see myself in that light, see myself being that nurse, see myself stepping into the purpose and the calling that I know He had already placed on my life. And so just stepping into owning that and believing in myself. Like I remember, I think it was either my last exam or my final exam. I want to say it was both. And Ishmael sent me a text and he was like, when you get in there, say to yourself, you got this. And I remember like saying that and thinking that, and that really changed the whole trajectory of my mindset for me. And every time I would get overwhelmed during the exam, I was just like, Zion, you got this. And it kind of just recentered me to myself, recentered me to my ability and what I already knew that I knew and just to persevere, to, put the pedal to the metal and keep going. So
You know, and you did it with God.
with God. It was only God. What I tell you, if God don't do it, it won't get us. But yeah, it was definitely all God, y'all. I give him full credit for whatever reason he allowed me to go through that. Still walking through that now, but I know in the long run would be thankful as he reveals to me, why. So
Yeah, that's good. But yeah, y'all, definitely we've been in the season of transitions and new stuff and um, things that we're discovering and learning and growing through and different other stuff. But it's been a pleasure, just like what Zion talked about, just like walking with God
mhm.
through every step, every part of our journey and stuff, and knowing that like God is always with us. And um, yeah, it's definitely been really good just to see not only Zion, but also just see the growth that she's learned through this. And um, it's just a beautiful thing as we trust in God, like He provides every step of the way and He leads us to where we need to be at the right time. So yeah, it's
Absolutely.
very good.
And even like back to you, like I'm so proud of you for even taking the step back into school. I know that was a hard transition for you, and you were like, God, it's just like I don't know what I'm doing. It's just like, but it's crazy. The Lord, I think He definitely showed you that He had you. Like He took care of everything that you need, which was so crazy.
Yeah,
And you was
tuition,
like, yeah,
tuition was
huh?
completely paid. Talking about my tuition was completely paid for. I didn't
Yeah,
have like
not a
everything.
dime.
Like I was like,
Right. Ishmael was like, what? We doing this for real? Okay. Like, Ishmael was like, nah, I gotta take the class. But yeah, like I think definitely just seeing God show up in this season for you as you transition back into school meant a lot. And just to see you trust God, just to see you lean on God, just to see you believe in yourself. And to ask God to encourage you. You was like, I don't know, God, if I should, this is for me. And then just to see you continue to pick yourself up and persevere. I'm so proud of you. I really am. I know, like I said, it's not easy. And I know that you definitely, like I said, you've been putting a lot of hard work in. And I'm here for you. And you know that. So, and I know
yeah,
you have a lot of support. No matter where you look, you have a lot of support. So we're all here for you. We all love you. I'm proud of you now. And I'm be proud, even more proud as you continue. So yeah, you got this.
thank you.
Like you told me, words from what you told me, I'm saying it back to you. You got this, okay? You can. And tell yourself that. Say
Yeah,
it to yourself as many times as you need to.
yeah,
Because you do. You got this. There's more. I think there's more. Not even I think. I know there's more in you than you think. And I think even more so when we don't feel it as much, that it's important that we not only have God to remind us, but to surround ourselves with people who remind us. So
yeah.
yeah,
It's always good to be reminded. So thank
it is. You're so silly.
you.
But yeah, I'm trying to think if there's anything else that's been going on. Oh, so when we're recording this, I don't know if we're gonna release this. Today is June 19th. If y'all don't know, I have a birthday coming up, right? June 23rd. So I don't know when we're gonna post this, but maybe it'll be this coming Saturday, which would be the 22nd. But yeah, so supposedly Ishma has something planned, y'all. I don't know what this is going to be. I have no clue, no idea what any of this is going to be. So y'all stay tuned for our next video because
Yeah,
that's what we're going to be recording this coming weekend, and we're going to be releasing that. I don't know when because we're going to be busy. Because next week we also have our youth conference coming up, Forward Conference. Ooh, yeah, we are so excited, but so we also have that coming up, and we will be filming that as well. So y'all just stay tuned. The videos are coming. We're gonna keep them rolling, and y'all just stick along.
yeah,
So
it's
yeah,
gonna be good.
mm-hmm.
Stay tuned because
Stay
we
tuned.
content is coming out.
Yeah, we're gonna be busy. We're gonna have more than enough content. So we hope y'all enjoy every little bit of it. So
For real.
yeah, but I'm trying to think if there's anything else. You have anything else you want to add?
I guess like for somebody out there just watching the video and they're trying to like figure out, I guess like what's next, and
Mm-hmm.
to know that. like God, He knows exactly what's next in your life. And I guess like what's been helping me in this like next season and this new season and transition and stuff, that like to look back over my life and to think about um of moments where I felt like, Lord, what is next? And He always came
Yeah.
of bringing that next thing to me. And maybe you're in the season of feeling like stuck of like what to do. Know that like God is working everything out for your good, and um, He's in the journey. He has not left you, but He's walking with you.
Mm.
And um, yeah, that's all I have for just encouragement. Is know
Yeah.
that God is walking in it with you, and He has that next things for
Mhm. That's so good. And when you said that reminded me of something. I don't know if I said it on this channel before or on another video, but in regards to just God walking with you, like Ishmael was saying, sometimes God won't necessarily give you step B. Sometimes He'll give you step A, but you have to trust that when you take step A, step B will appear the more and more you continue to trust in Him. And so sometimes He's just waiting to see if we're willing to take that step, to step out on faith, to step out on His word.
you.
And like Ishmael said, He's with you. God is right beside you. Um, and He's for you. So don't ever think that you're taking a step into something that He's calling you to alone. Even though it may seem like that based off of who's around you, know that God is with you no matter what. So yeah,
Yeah.
trust Him for what's next and know that whatever He has next for you is in His hands. So
Hmm.
yeah.
Sure, that's good. So yeah, y'all
Mhm.
trust Him. He's in the next step. So
And anything is possible. Just
yeah.
trust Him. Yeah, just trust him. Anything is possible. Like God could change the trajectory of what you thought was going to be and make it so much better. That's literally his intent, is to take what you think is already good and what you think is what you want and to do something with it that you could have never asked, dreamed, or imagined. So
Yeah.
that's just the God, we serve. So
Yeah, we sure.
you're so silly. But yeah,
Yeah.
guys, so y'all stay tuned for the next video. We love y'all. And y'all stay tuned for more content. We just wanted to update y'all. We know we haven't been on here in a bit. So we wanted to come
Probably
back, show
about
our faces. Huh?
in about 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah, give or take, give or take.
Too long.
Yeah, so we just wanted to show our faces, let y'all know we're still here. We're still coming out with more videos, and we love y'all.
Yeah.
So yeah, Ishma, do you want to end us out with a prayer?
Yeah. Let's pray. God, we thank you for today, Lord. We just ask you, Jesus, for this YouTube channel. God, we thank you for the opportunity. God, we thank you for just the ability for people to just watch this video, and maybe people are watching this video right now. They're trying to discover their next step, and they're trying to discover their next transition. Lord, I pray, God, that you would give them the grace in the season. God, I pray, God, that you would just open doors, God, that no man can shut. And God, I just pray, God, that you would shut doors that the doors that need to be shut, God. And I just pray, Jesus, Lord, for the person that's watching this, Lord, that you would encourage them, God, that you would build them up, God, and that you would just rest upon them, God, and give them peace. Jesus, Lord, I pray, God, for the people that's doing good. I pray that you continue to move in their life, continue to bless everybody who's watching this video, God. And Lord, have your way in Jesus' mighty name. Amen.
Amen.
Yeah, guys. So we love y'all. We appreciate y'all, and stay tuned for more content.
And
It's your boy Ish.
it's your girl Zai. And like always,
Anything is
possible.
possible.
But yeah, guys, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And we'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace.
Peace.